slow. Barrage.
Not sure if we are streaming right now or not.
I'm behind you.
Okay. It looks like we are.
Okay, I looked up.
Like I said, everybody, this is all a test here.
Nope. I think I have to be 2 levels above.
Oh, hang on. I got the microphone over here. You probably can hear my son in the background too. He's playing Minecraft with a friend of his.
All right, let me round them all up. They are trying so. They are trying. So
All right, looks like it's working.
To hit me. But I have a lore. Their fists get too hot when they.
All right, it's looking good. Other than I'm all washed out and okay. See, y'all, this is why we do this. Give me just a sec here. Go. Try and be a little quieter. I'm gonna do a quick stream over here.
Yeah, once they can't hit
That's
me,
better.
then
That's a lot better as far as me goes. Okay. It's looking good. We're all right. I know we're still early. We're not gonna be unboxing for another few minutes here. So I don't have I have just this set up. I'm running the OBS from a laptop right now, which is another part of the issue. So I don't have any of my stream set up for when we stream on Twitch and whatnot. So there's a lot different here, and this is all just the test. Still trying to make sure things are going well here. But yes, definitely special thanks. You can see up top here. Special thanks to Golden Gaming. They were able to get us this game. It was tough to get, but because they are a game store, they had access to it, and they gave it to us at a great price as well. So thank you very much. If you're all in the Oregon Troutdale area, you can check out Golden Gaming online. They're on socials on Facebook and Instagram at Golden Gaming, and you can also order singles from them online. I used to work there. They have a lot of great Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Lorcana, a lot of great singles there. So you can go check out their stuff. So yeah, big thanks to them for helping us get this game. Again, we will not be opening this for another few minutes here because we're going to wait for them to...
It was on the ground.
I just told them, try and be a little quieter. And we as Latinos, we talk loud. That's just kind of it's in our blood. All right, cool. I'm going to go get a bottle of water, and I'm going to get just a small knife to be able to open the plastic here for when it's time. But with that being said, we're going to keep the stream going because it seems like things are going okay. We will be back in just a moment while I get my water bottle.
Alright, I need 15 more levels. Hold on, let me round up all the prisoners. For me, I don't. Wait, I know how to cheese them. Round them all up, okay? Once you've rounded them all up,
Charlotte has a lot of things.
no, not jump above them. Go on top of a rock. And they can't. Yeah. No, not a
All right, I'm back. Got skizzers. Don't worry, I won't cut into the box at all.
Me?
I got
Killing these people.
a bottle of water. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, this is all a test. It is only a test. Also checking baseball scores. My team's about to get swept by the Mariners, which is a little bit embarrassing. So, yeah. All right. Well, you can see my water bottle here. Let me get that out the way. Cool. Looking forward to this again. We'll get started right around 3:30 here. Until then, man, y'all, I don't have anything set up here the way that I normally. In fact, I'm not even centered here, am I? I'm going to scoot this over. There we go. I don't have anything set up here the way that I normally do on my my desktop that I normally stream from. And so if I seem a little disheveled and inexperienced, even though I've been streaming for years, this is why. I mean, it's crazy. We want to eventually stream this game. Like, we want it to be something that we show people and have like an actual live video of. But we want to make sure that it's going to be a functional area to game on. So, but thus far, it's looking pretty good. It's doing okay.
I also need 10 more levels.
Yeah, camera looks real good. This is very clean here. Had to make sure, like, we have an overhead light, but it reflects this when we do it overhead. So I got lights coming from the side here. And yeah. All right. Don't know if anybody's in the chat right now. If they are, let me know if you're seeing and hearing everything all right here. I also, if you see me continue looking at my phone, it's because I'm also checking this out here and making sure that everything's working okay. I will say that there is clearly more of a lag on the YouTube stream than on the Twitch stream. So we'll see. 3:30, we're going to give this one more minute before we start opening this up again. Hopefully we got some folks in here, but if not, no big deal. This is mostly just a test, making sure that things are going to go well. I do really like, man, it's looking good. It is. Obviously, this won't be our final product. I'll come up with a fancy,
How much money do you have?
like, video template. Dang it, what is it called? Man, y'all, my brain has not been braining today. I did communion for Palm Sunday up on stage at my church, and the first service, I forgot to read my Bible verse. Like, I had this big whole thing, and it was on repentance and the importance of repentance, and I forgot to read a Bible verse first service. I remembered second service, thankfully, but all right, cool. Well, hey, if you're watching this video later, or if you happen to jump in the chat now, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Save Point Ministries. We are nerds who love you and who love Jesus, but most importantly, we love community, and our whole goal is to help you know who Jesus is, but then also to find a community of people who love the things that you love: video games, Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, board games based on incredible video games, but help a group of people in a church who also love these things, so that you can have a church community that isn't just people, you know, we toss around that phrase, doing life together. And what it means is, you know, people making sure they care for one another. That's important and that's good, but also just hanging out and having fun together, right? Like, it'd be super cool to have your Bible study and people that are praying for you also be the people that are in your D&D group. And we want to find you a place like that. We want to help you out with things like that. So you can check out our website. I'm a doof. I got Going Gaming socials on there. That's good. Hey, Going Gaming, thank you very much for everything that you've done. But also, our socials are at SavePointMin on Twitch, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, We on all them things. I think we're on X, but like Twitter, but we don't tweet because Twitter's gross. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and start opening this up, y'all. First and foremost, this is unquestionably the biggest game I've ever seen. Let me show you real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. I want to show you the other one.
Yay! Alright, only 6 more mastery levels.
Kyle and I, you know Kyle, my co-host, he and I got the Bloodborne game like a long time ago. It's an incredible game. It is so much fun. But go ahead and check out the box comparison here, where this, it's a little bit bigger left to right, but like you can see the width of the game here. And then this is actually a cube. It is massive. So, well, the other game, Bloodborne, is a little bit wider. It is nowhere near the depth of this beast of a game. So, Elden Ring, Realm of the Grafted King, there are several expansions that have already come out. I will likely be getting those as well eventually here. I mean, likely, definitely. When is the question? You can see on each side, it says Elden Ring, the board game, Realm of the Grafted King. And then on the back, it's got a real good description of the game. These are, honestly and truly, I'll play these games once or twice. Hopefully I'll play Bloodborne's super fun, actually. It's a really, really good game, so I hope to play it more often. But I think I've played it 3 times total. I get them for the minis. The minis are incredible. They are really well made. I love painting them. My wife and I love painting minis. We have, you can see some of them in the background here. We got all these guys. I don't think any of these are the Bloodborne ones, but I have some Bloodborne minis that we have done and painted and whatnot. And they're just fun to have. We use them for D&D, you know, like we'll have people fight monsters. So, all right, let's actually go ahead and open up the plastic on this thing. Hopefully this is not bobbing and yeah, it is bobbing a little bit here, but that's all right. All right, here we go.
No matter what you're... yeah, I'm pretty sure bosses
Okay.
do damage to you.
Got that open. Oh, this thing is a beast. It's a big boy. Jeez. Come on. All right, we got the plastic. Get out of here, plastic. Okay. I think the stand that I have the camera on is like just barely touching the table, so whenever I shake the table, or shake the table, shakes the camera too. Here we go. It's also a cooperative game. I love co-op games. They're my preference. Same thing with Bloodborne is a co-op game. Oh, look at it. Oh, chat, it's beautiful. Elden Ring board game, Realm of the Grafted King scenario book. So, looks like this is going to be, I want to make sure y'all can see it too. It's almost D&D like in the way that it's written out. Like there are things to read. I mean, just, I'm going to give you a real quick thing here. Bodies lie everywhere, deep red painting the pale stone with misdeed. From the way these men fought reckless and undisciplined, you're sure that they were bandits rather than the soldiery you've encountered elsewhere. Like, this feels like a D&D module. Oh, can I take some of this and put it in a D&D module? Chat, if I can put some of this in a D&D module. So this is the scenarios. These are probably the things you're going to be going through. Then we have the actual rule book here. How big is this? This is always the challenge. Oh, it's not too bad. That's real good. It's you know, it's not terrible. It is large, but it's not untenable. Man. So, I mean, I actually love the layout of this. Real easy to read, very well sectioned out. Whenever they have it sectioned out like this, I find it much, much easier to understand because my brain can just process one thing at a time here. Here's our rule book. All right, the encounter book. This one's got different binding. Why, I wonder? Oh, I bet you it's because they want you to be able to fold it backward like this. Okay, so the encounter book, what is the difference between this and the other stuff? Oh, this looks like the actual map. We got Fort Height, Stormgate, Storm Hill. Because look, yeah, here's encounter book A, B, C. Oh, chat. D. Oh, thank goodness. I think it is. So look, there's going to be like a Fort Height and a something for everything, because the idea is that you are going to, you know, an early trial, you're going to this is your board. This is what you're playing on. So the encounter book is your actual game board, I think. And they have 4 of them to make 4 corners of a board, and you just set them all together. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. Okay, we got some of the minis here. What are these guys? These guys look like, oh, they're demi-humans. Oh, they came out great. Look at little demi-humans here. Chat. Here, I'll stand up. This is the better camera here, so I'm trying to show you on this one. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Here, let's try here instead then. Maybe this will focus a little bit better. Maybe not. No, whatever it is, the minis are really well made. So flexible is actually good. A lot of times you'll think that flexible means poor quality or whatnot, but flexible, if it's too brittle, it'll break more easily, it'll snap. And so a little bit of flexibility is definitely good in minis, especially with like clubs and outstretched arms, wings, things that will stick out really far. Those guys are pretty cool. Okay, what do we have here? This is, oh, so this is just kind of like a poster, and it's got the campaign structure underneath here. So this is how a campaign works. So, oh, interesting. So there are several different ways to play here. What it's saying is that, here, I'll put it back here actually. So what you can see is that here, these are 5 different expansions, but the expansions are actually all part of a greater campaign. And the idea is this is the center one. Everything would lead into this, with the exception of the Stormvale Castle, which will be the sequel to this one. But the Weeping Peninsula would lead into this. The Flying Dragon Agil, Erd Tree Avatar, and Limgrave Depths. Those must be, because these ones are actually just individual bosses. I wonder what, like, are those just single encounters? Curious. I'll have to find out. That looks good though. I like that. All right. So these look like character boards. Yeah, here. There are several. So I'm going to put this here so you can see it. And then I'm going to look at one here too. So this is kind of how Bloodborne was set up as well, where you have your character. The character has a trait, a class feature. I don't know what profile is here, but the cool thing is there's different decks, combat decks. You can see here, combat deck, attribute deck, and then like your armor, weapon, and talisman, and things like that. And these are the ways that you help track your character as you're playing. Bloodborne is a deck builder in that way, and I'm guessing that Elden Ring is as well. We have touched this much of it, chat. I'm genuinely curious. I mean, I know at one point we're going to get to some of the larger minis, and I am really excited for that. All right. These are our punchables here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, no cheating. I'm going to put this down here. We're going to cover that up here first. So these look like life counters, things like that. It's got numbers and spin down dials. This one just sort of status markers. We got like skulls and cuts and leaves and things like that. Different items in the game. You know, whether you got bleed is what I'm guessing there. These little red flags are like places that you're going to go and fight somebody, things like that. At least in the actual game. Okay. So it looks like that's it for the board game itself. I'm guessing beyond here we have exclusively minis. And this is, I mean, look, the game is great, and I'm excited for the game. This is why I wanted to do an unboxing, was to get to these guys. All right, starting off, we have a lot of the early stuff in Limgrave. We've got the bats. See, a large bat. This is the kind of stuff that in D&D, it's real hard to find miniatures like this. You like, there are large bats in Dungeons and Dragons, and to find one, let alone several of them, can get not only pretty expensive, but they're all pre-made and they don't look great because they're, you know, pre-made, pre-painted plastic miniatures, things like that, and they're kind of janky. You know, they're not the best. They do the job, they're not the best. But to be able to have these and to custom paint them, especially when you get more than one, if you buy more than one mini that's pre-made, they all look identical, and it's hard to tell which one is which. What we do, and so for like a bat like this, what we would do is we would have him painted exactly the same, but there would be a blue light that shines in the back. We would dry brush this all blue in the back, so he's got a blue light in the back, but this one would have a yellow light shining on his wings in the back. And so they all look natural. They all look like they're real bats. They just have different lights shining on the back, but you as the DM or the person in charge can say to yourself on your notes, like, that's bat blue, bat yellow, bat green, Batman. No, not that one, but things like that. So for example, again, here's another one. We got some soldiers here, some rail soldiers, and these guys, pretty simple, straightforward warriors here. They look good. Great minis. But we would like paint their shields different colors, or we may even do their uniforms different colors altogether, like, because again, as long as they look the same in essence, we are just fine varying color schemes. That way it's easier to tell them apart. Oh, look, this is one of the, oh my gosh, what are these guys called? I don't remember. They're at the Crumbling Fair Missoula. This is kind of early to have one of these guys here. Again, maybe this is a better spot. Yeah, that's a much better spot like that. So these guys are in the Crumbling Fair Missoula. I know that there's like a portal that you can take pretty early on that will drop you into a couple of these guys. But that still feels pretty early compared to the other things here, like bats and soldiers and rats. That's a good, ooh, it's a good looking rat there. I like that one quite a bit. All right, that's the first layer. Well, second, I guess. We already had the demi-humans. Okay. Let's stash this off to the side here. Second layer. Oh, okay, here's the second layer. Oh, nice. We got a lot of normal-sized guys here. So, we have smaller rats. Yeah, I guess here's been better, right? So we got some of the smaller rats here. Or I guess these are actually medium in D&D type terms. We got some wolves here.
Remember that you can dash.
And we have these little pests, these absolute monsters. These are these stone guys that you'll find in the tombs. They're always hiding around corners and hanging up on walls and stuff, and they're the worst. And they inflict bleed in like 5 seconds. These guys legit are the reason I did a bleed run. I know that everybody uses the Rivers of Blood sword, but the reason I took to that so strongly is because how strong bleed was against me. Okay, I think I have to stand up for this one. Oh my gosh, chat. Okay, we're gonna save this one for later. Hang on. This one's so good, chat. Hang on. All right, here we go. Come on.
Oh, he killed
It is
himself.
like in there. I almost wish they had done 2 boxes, because like retrieving those bottom things are really, really rough. Okay, so we talked about a lot of different decks and whatnot, and so it looks like here is where we have a lot of our cards. I mean, a lot of cards. Wow. Kind of crazy. We have these guys, which are riding around, like if you get near the forest, these guys are riding horses or just walking around. But then we have some of the stronger soldiers, some of the knights. Again, dang it, I keep forgetting that here is better. So we got some of these guys here, but more importantly, I think these are the player characters. So yep,
Whoops.
we have a samurai here.
Don't use
Come on.
Fireball.
Yeah, there we go. We got a samurai here.
have to speedrun all of it tonight.
We have
Speedrun like half of it and speedrun the other half tomorrow.
I think I can't remember which one this was. Is it just soldier maybe? Templar? I can't remember exactly what this one's called, but he's got normal sword and shield guy. Then I think this one was the man. It's been too long since I played. I think this was the priest, but he's the one who's got like something around his neck.
Hold on. I'll round all of these.
There.
Flame destroyer, not them.
And then lastly, oh, my daughter's going to be sneaking behind me here apparently.
Oh, hey, look, it's a
Sword.
Careful. We have.
Ow!
I'm not sure which one this is. Again, these are things that I'll have to look back up. I'm not been too long since I played Elden Ring, and so I'd have to dig back into it, whatnot.
Hold on. Let me round up some more people.
All right. Now for the last little bit here. Oh wait, got a little bag here? Oh, it's like little spots, little dots.
Hey, don't hit the ones
This?
doing that, because I can flame destroy them and it might kill
Maybe
them.
this way?
See?
There we go. Got it. Sort of.
Ow.
It's what? Hang on. I'm so sorry, chat. We got this. There we go. Okay. And then the last one. Man, that one is really heavy. No wonder it was on the bottom. All right. This here. This is going to be fun. So first and foremost, we got some hexagonal tiles here. I'm not sure what these will be used
I have
for.
a son and I'm not
It's
afraid
got, I mean, it looks like part of a map here, maybe?
Did
Dang
you
it.
see that
I'm going to learn again at some point.
disintegrated?
So not exactly sure what's going on there, but the real joy here is the big models. So we got not a demi-human queen, but it's at the end of one of the early tunnels. This is a demi-human duo. The second one is in here as well. We have one of these guys, which you can find again in the tombs. A lot of them will just kind of, some of them are bosses, some of them will just be wandering around. We have two giants.
I'm gonna go back to the prison.
Again, one like this, I mean, for D&D is perfect. Like, they make great models for D&D. We have
I'm pretty sure
the
saw
early, not an Earth Tree Avatar, a Tree Sentinel.
will leave the town.
We have that Tree Sentinel that you get when you first walk out. And finally, we have Morgot, which is the first boss that you face. I mean, if you kind of just go the traditional path, I should say. Look at him, chat. Oh, he looks so cool. Okay, so overall, there is a lot here. I mean, stacks on stacks of stuff. I'm definitely going to be exploring this for the next little while here and flipping through the rules and whatnot, but mostly, like I said before, I'm excited for these minis. We have some really, really cool minis here that are not only just awesome in general, but especially if you are a fan of Elden Ring. These are iconic enemies that we have here, and being able to paint some and kind of take some on my own style, my own path is really exciting. And it also seems to be that the stream went just fine. It looks like things went well. So that's it for the stream today, chat. Yeah, just 20 minutes ish, half an hour. Like I said, it's gonna be real quick, just testing things out, and then unboxing because man, this is fun. Thanks for watching, chat, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Wait, hang on. Before I go, I got to remind you, first of all, thank you to Going Gaming. We really appreciate that they were able to get this game for us, that they gave us a very fair price, and that, I mean, something like this would be very, very difficult to acquire. So really glad that they were able to get this for us. Check them out on Instagram and YouTube at Going Gaming. That's not Going Gaming, it's Go In Gaming. So no G in the middle there. So yeah. And then come check us out on our socials, like I said before, twitch.tv/SavePointMin, at SavePointMin on Instagram, YouTube, or not on YouTube, we're on YouTube, twitch.tv, or chat, at SavePointMin on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And hey, if you're somebody who's looking for a community of people who share your hobbies, but also want to help you grow and get to know Jesus and know what it's like to know him, check out our website, Save Point Ministries. We love that each and one of oh my gosh, chat, I'm so out of practice and I don't know, I'm not tired, I'm fine, I don't know what's going on. We love that each and every one of you were here today, but always remember that there's a church out there that would love it if you were there.